Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to see if I can not let this Moccasin Creek Wishing Well featuring Big Chuk go south on me. I attached to the beginning. I tried it once before. This is the second time I've been here. I still ain't fixed the lights. I still ain't done nothing, and I am obviously way too manic to attempt this stuff. When I was in the zone, as I was reflecting on in I'm Not an Actor clip, and I get pull it all together. I'm good at pulling it together at work now because they're paying. The people that'll be watching this one actually pay me with love, respect, or Patreon. So that's why I'm here. Some of the other things that people really want me to do don't help anyway, so it wouldn't matter if the damn thing went viral. Now, I heard enough that it needs to. I got lost reflecting on the golden rule at the beginning bar. I'll point it out, but I'm going to let it go. Watch the end of that other one. I mean, I got all the way to like John Cusack and trying to get people on the elitist arcs at the end of the world scenario. And that was in like less than a minute or something. Whoa. What?
Bottom of this wishing well. Mama didn't raise no food, and my daddy worked his fingers to the bone. I live by the golden rule.
This.
But it always seems to do me wrong.
Oh, wait, no.
Walked barefooted through the fire and the rain. Filled my share of this pleasure and pain. I got a lot of stories that I like to tell. I just gotta find the bottom of this wishing well.
Walking barefoot through the fire and rain. Burning my book cause I'm tired of pain. Living this life trying to spare the shame of the hurt and the blame I put on my name. Mama didn't raise no dummy boy, so I take what I can and I won't destroy all the love and the praise till the end of the days. All the push and the shove walking through this maze. It made me who I am today. I ain't changing that. My daddy worked it to the bone. I'm just stating facts. And all them traits, all them stories that we like to tell. They're staring at me from the bottom of this wishing well. Pulled a quarter out, made a wish, and I flipped it in that water. See, life is shorter, now I made a list, and I slipped it to my daughter. Said check them off as you venture on, so your kids one day can tell. Everything that they learn, anything that they earn, they can find here at this wishing well.
Mama didn't raise no.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I actually think the bars have a lot to reflect upon why you lost the golden rule and wanting, treating other people like you want to be treated. You have to, it's so easy. This is a really cool song. But, it's hard out there. It's hard out there. I was just thinking about the ants building their mounds to us building skyscrapers. There's always 2 or 3 different groups. The ones that build it up and the ones that sit at the seat. Interesting. And a lot of hopes to get into that big chair at the big office at the corner of the penthouse. At the bottom of the wishing well too, huh? Ooh, see, now I think this, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Mama didn't raise no food, and my daddy worked his fingers to the bone.
Yeah.
I live by the golden rule,
See.
but it always seems to do me wrong.
Yeah, because they run the world.
And the rain filled my share of this pleasure and pain.
Right there.
Stories that I like to tell.
Come on.
I just gotta find the bottom of this wishing well.
Mama didn't raise no fool, so fool I'd never be.
I like a little flow, the style of his flow, probably accent, whatever. Yeah, I like it.
That I like to tell.
Come on.
I just gotta find
Come
the
on.
bottom of
Yeah.
this wish
I never be. Had a moment of clarity. Lemonade out the disparity. It's not a wonder year's parody. Another rich rain for the family. Lot of weight that I'm handling. From the doctor, yeah, man, I'm managing. Send a wish down the well, praying that it goes well. Cursed underneath the spell, hell, might as well live underneath the shell. Before I wind up living underneath the jail. Walking on the rail of right and wrong. Put my pain in my pen when I'm writing songs. Steady incline that I'm hiking on. When you're fishing, gotta keep your line tight and strong. For the big fish, that was a big wish. Like stepping in a pie full of big shit. Dance in the rain and don't get hit. That's a chance to
Oof, 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 oof. I'm trying so hard because it appears I'm really over the top manic due to my current real life situations. And I really like it. I don't wanna disparage it. It's cool. But then I think there's philosophical questions being posed within the bars and the actual there's contradictions that explain themselves right in the song. And I use it this way. Let's say you hypothetically believe in the, clouds and harps and angels heaven thing. Do you ever contemplate that you would have to completely forget about your existence on earth for the most part? See, if you lived in any sort of good and, like a heavenly utopian environment, then you wouldn't be able to remember all the atrocities. So you get to you go through eternity, you get to remembering your pain, or it just magically doesn't matter. No, you wouldn't take those. That wouldn't be part of the existence, right? So the whole, actually the opposite of happy, fun times is that we apply the golden rule to an earth being run by, let's say, people who indulge in pleasures of the flesh and pain and suffering and things. I'm not on that side. And then, as within the song itself, you got this reflection. And are you the fisherman, where you're using your tight line analogy? Are you the Gucci baller who would, buy the fish or take the fish? I'm really still stuck on that Equalizer 3. Spoilers. I don't know what to say. But the whole, the villagers who built it all standing up to those who would only wish to exploit them. It's a really resonating moment. Now it's a tropey moment. It's done in all. I'm sure there's some Shakespeare moment that goes that way because I think it's a sacred truth. When tired of it all, the silent masses can finally go, woo-wee, See? I cannot. This is why I haven't been doing reactions. So you know. I'm talking to a lot of real people in the world, though. It's very nice. Turns out frustration is high.
Right and wrong, put my pain in my pen when I'm writing songs. Steady incline that I'm hiking on. When you fish, you gotta keep your line tight and strong. For the big fish, that was a big wish. Like stepping in a pie full of big shit. Dance in the rain and don't get hit. That's the chances to answer the wish list.
Mama didn't raise no fool, and my daddy worked his fingers to the bone.
I mean, it hits hard as hell. It's good there. I mean, well, the whole thing is good. I'm not. So it's my own crazy, not this. And this was a relief because I needed somewhere to go. And I can't have, I can't have this come out on Vanny Viboli. There's nothing there to have it come out for. I sit there and go, this is nice. I'm positive if I was a vocal coach, I'd understand how good that was. Here, I'm, literally can't stop reflecting on some of the. Now, the song hits hard, it's fire good. But yeah, the more you know about the world, the more you know about pleasure, pain, flesh. The more, you probably, doesn't matter if you think you're applying the goal, right? I found out the harder I try to treat people better, the least respect I get. That just like this, yeah. Because, see, what it is most people want, so they'll walk over whoever's giving to get more of what they want. So my ultimate bitch or complaint or rant or whatever, me, Rollen being Rollen, is that there's a contradiction between the covetous desires of more, and then thinking we live a virtuous life. I already have a dilemma, work dilemma. You want to know what's really going on? Is I do have a lot of it. Now, my manager appears to come from maybe cake experience in her cooking. I have years of pizza. I mean, them motherfuckers really run the world, but this isn't code. This is actually pepperoni, sausage, and, no fish. But pineapple for the, people who are screaming. Yep, the Hawaiian sells very well. But my point is I had a lot of years experience at that. And I'm able to take, and not pat myself on the back, their system is pretty simple, okay? And I worked, the first restaurant I ever worked for made homemade dough, homemade sauce, homemade barbecue sauce, chopped all their potatoes into fries, and there was quality. I've worked at good rib places, but multiple good, decent pizza joints with scratch pizza. So this is a lot easier. Point is I get an order for 4 pizzas. I can put that out. I can tell them when it's going to be done, and they're usually standing there when the last pie is coming out of the oven. But other people, I don't know what's going on, but they live, they turn down big orders because of either, I don't think they can do it, or it's too hard, or I don't. All I know is that nothing in me says, I can't do that. Okay, I can't exploit you all for money and put my hand out, and Mike, I don't care if nothing goes viral. Fuck that. Those dreams, everything we want to say over here is a struggle. I'd have to be in a different group to have Elga. Because you could say all this stuff, you just gotta, I don't know what you gotta do. I don't care what you gotta do. That's what it is. See, you've gotta covet the wealth. Then I'd light up about collecting the way I light up about talking about something real. So, you know what I mean? Who cares what happens? I get to hear kick-ass songs, and I get moments like this where I might not be able to get Moccasin Creek any love, and I might not give myself no viewers. But if I got to vent a little, and I think it's complicated. I think it's very complicated. And we've... the division between what it takes to survive and those who do nothing but spend, survive, and consume. And I think if I was pulling for anything on the planet, it'd be getting a little more balance there. I better go back a ways. I don't know. This is, wow, shit. supposed to just be a knockoff for Mike and say thank you because I had something easy to do. I get it. Because, see, anytime you put the leadership class in place, you're never going to equalize the balance of society. Because the leadership class always believes, yes, I admit I am a hypocrite, and sometimes I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Thank God I've had that the whole time. Because they want me to take responsibility for a worker who is not a very good worker. And shit. I did. I was like, I don't understand. How about just pay me to do his job? Oh, I can't do that. Well, then I got to have more money or a title or something because I'm not. It's not. So I don't know what I don't think it's my place to tell someone what to do at all. And I think if you can't do what you got to do, you shouldn't be able to work. And multiple occurrences of this in my life right now. And it's like, am I really? This is why I can never buy into any sort of system where everything's equal, because it's just not true. And all I can see is that I am now have to do the work and be responsible. Hey, at least at the Chinese owned super conglomerate box store, they had that same policy, and I guess if I wanted to milk it out like a loser, I could have. They wouldn't have fired me for that. But then that just destroys my soul from the inside because I want to be awesome. But then I want to expect the same kind of, right? I want to see everyone give what I give. Kind of like, treat them the way I treat, want to be treated the way I treat them. It doesn't work. But I'm willing to admit that, you give me a... Oh my God. So if I get like a team lead position, I have to tell them. Technically, I don't have real authority except within this company, which you're contractually obligated to trade labor for money for. That's the only reason I'm telling you any of this. Me, the human, is saying nothing. The stupid title is telling you everything. Do you get that? You're dealing with them, not me, right? I'm not wielding that power. This is the difference. And see, no matter how much power you give me, I would still understand it's not really me. I don't have power over other humans. Why do people think that's true? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I wish into the well for... I don't want to just give a handout to the person who willingly lives in the gutter. I want to help the person who willingly lives within piles of debt just to keep their kids fed. I want to help the person who, yeah, because then it falls apart right there, doesn't it? Because then the same person who thinks they got to float the Beamer in the Armani suit to get what they want help too. Oh, I don't know. Is there no answers? Just more questions. Hey, this did not go the way I had planned. Later.